Hello YouTube. Going to try something different here today. Been having this idea for quite a while about taking two old school chess computers and letting them face each other. So I finally got around to do it. And I've been trying to match these engines level-wise without putting them on too high of a level. Because they'll just make them think for, well, forever. Since the hardware on this emulator is not very good. So I tried to find a balance between a decent level while still not having them think for too long. And today we have, first out we have Cyrus, made in 1985 by Intelligent Chess Software for DOS. And in the other corner we have PowerChess, made in 89, also for DOS. Developed by a person named H. Heiss. I tried to find some information about this game, but it was very tricky. According to a forum I found, Mr. H. Heiss is a German professor. But I had no idea whether that is true or not. And I wasn't able to find the cover art for either of these games, so for Cyrus I'm going to use the cover art for Cyrus 2, and for PowerChess I'm actually going to use the cover art for the book PowerChess by PowerChess, and I hope that will be a decent representation. Also I'm going to try and do some live analysis while this game plays out, but I want to let you know that I'm not a great chess player, so if some of my analysis are wrong, feel free to comment. I love to hear from you. I love discussing chess and different chess positions. But yeah, I think without further ado, let's do this. This will be exciting. So Cyrus is white here. Gonna make it move. Okay. So Cyrus plays e4 here. Gonna play it towards PowerChess. See what the reply is. Okay. Cyrus goes for d6 here. Okay. d4 is on the board, grabbing the center by Cyrus. PowerChess goes for knight f6, get knight c3. Cyrus. They're playing very quickly. I know they're able. I'll try this out a little bit, so I know they're able to think for a little longer, but they're playing really fast right now. Let's see. PowerChess goes for g6. We have a knight f3. Now actually PowerChess started to think for a little bit. Actually for quite some time. Interesting. Trying to figure out the best move against Cyrus. Right. It's the bishop. As does Cyrus. Seems like they're trying, both the engines are trying to play a bit slow and solid, but actually now PowerChess makes an aggressive move. Well, not really too aggressive, but most aggressive we've seen so far at least. Going after that knight, putting his bishop on g4. See what Cyrus replies. Actually now Cyrus starting to think for a while as well. So they both did the openings really fast, and now taking a bit more time. So Cyrus actually plays bishop to g5 here. We'll see what PowerChess comes up with. No trade so far. No pieces off the board. Oh, and as soon as I said that, PowerChess actually goes for the knight on f3. Let's see. Guessing PowerChess will take back with the bishop. Yeah, indeed. So, first trade of the game. Position is looking equalish. Black is a bit behind on development. Goes for a castle. See how Cyrus replies. Oh, okay. So expecting Cyrus to castle, but Cyrus pushes e5. PowerChess goes into the tank here. Finally plays d takes e. Cyrus instantly replies d takes e. Feel like PowerChess has two options here: either move the knight or maybe go for a queen trade. And he does go for a queen trade. And Cyrus takes back with the a rook. Now, Cyrus knight still under attack, or PowerChess knight rather. But he doesn't care. Wow, sacking a knight it seems. Plays c6 instead. Cyrus of course takes that knight. It's interesting. I wonder if there's a thought behind that, or if that's just a blunder by the engine. PowerChess takes back with the pawn. Cyrus retreats back to e3. Feel like PowerChess is the one engine that's doing all the thinking, but Cyrus for sure has a better position here, a piece up. Although Cyrus hasn't castled yet, so we'll see. PowerChess pushes the f-pawn, one of the two. Seems like Cyrus is looking for a bishop trade here, which it should. It should rather, because it's up in material, so we'll see. PowerChess plays rook to d8. Yeah, Cyrus goes for the trade, which it should. PowerChess is debating with itself whether it should take with the king or not. It doesn't. Oh, so I feel like... Oh, that's an option too, I guess. Go for the rook trade first. Takes back with the king, okay. It's not able to castle anymore is Cyrus. But I guess without the queens on the board it's not a huge problem. No, I think PowerChess really should take that bishop with the king, because playing 2 pieces down against an engine might not be easy. Yeah, and so it does. So it doesn't seem like that piece sack by PowerChess had any idea behind it, which is strange. Cyrus plays rook Hg1. PowerChess still hasn't developed their knight on b8. Goes into the tank here. Okay, so moves the knight. So does Cyrus. Yeah, I feel like PowerChess pawns at least are doing a good job of hindering Cyrus from moving anywhere. So at least PowerChess got that, even though PowerChess is a piece down here. Well, PowerChess makes another knight move. Knight to e5. Wonder if it's going after that bishop on f3, but I don't think PowerChess should trade here really. Interesting. Lots of knight moves here now. Cyrus goes for knight d4. Might get into an endgame here actually. Okay. Interesting. Rook e8 by PowerChess. I don't see any good moves for Cyrus here really. As of yet. No. That's a quiet pawn move. h3. And PowerChess yet again goes into the tank here. Okay, moves the king. Feels like a very slow move. Okay. So Cyrus is slowly advancing his pawns on the queen side. I feel like if PowerChess could remove the defender of that bishop, I guess there will be a free bishop on f3. So a move like c5 here by PowerChess should be decent, but no. Plays f6. So yeah, getting closer to an endgame here. Yeah, lots of pawn moves here. c3 by Cyrus. Still feel like c5 would be a good move for PowerChess. would pick up a piece, I think, with a temp on the rook as well. Oh, might have missed. He made a move, or it made a move. H6. Yeah, both the engines are going for those pawn moves right now. Let's see. Cyrus moves his bishop back to E2. So a lot of action in the middle game, and now it feels like the game has slowed down quite a bit. Okay, PowerChess moves its rook to the D file, pinning the knight to the king. Cyrus goes for F4 here, kicking that knight away. Not a bad move at all with that bishop that Cyrus has, covering a lot of the squares that PowerChess's knight can go to. But now PowerChess plays C5. I feel like it should have played that earlier. It's a good move, but now I guess the trade will be equal, because yeah, Cyrus takes the knight on E5. So nothing really gained here for PowerChess, except maybe a pawn, depending on what PowerChess plays. So if PowerChess takes that knight on D4, which it does, and wow, Cyrus instantly plays check. Bishop C4 check. And now Cyrus has got a pass pawn as well. PowerChess moves his knight. I think might not be bad for Cyrus to push that past pawn now. Even though, yeah, it does. Even though PowerChess has got a discovered attack. If D takes C. So PowerChess might be able to, yeah, it does. PowerChess might be able to get a passed pawn here as well, but can he defend it, though, is the issue. Because now Cyrus instantly goes after that pawn, moving the king to C2, and how will PowerChess defend that pawn? Don't think it can. I think PowerChess should look to, well, PowerChess grabs another pawn before it gets taken, I guess. No. Cyrus goes for an edge check here. Rook E7. King to H8. And yeah. Now Cyrus has got a real dangerous passer here. Okay. Just moves his king. I was thinking if well, Cyrus plays it slower, it takes the pawn on b2. Because I was thinking that PowerChess could have maybe sacked his rook on d2 if the king takes. Could have made a queen, but then there was mating coming after Cyrus queen, so yeah, might be lights out here for PowerChess. But it hasn't given up. Delivers a check on d2. So we got king c3. Yeah, I think PowerChess is in a lot of trouble here. Although Cyrus can't queen immediately because PowerChess will be able to pick up the queen, but this is looking grim. Oh, Cyrus advances his king. d4. Not caring about the pawn on g3, I guess. And neither does PowerChess. It's his rook to g1. And Cyrus goes for the material here. Picks up the B pawn. PowerChess. PowerChess delivers another check. In desperation, maybe. Cyrus quietly moves his king back. And another check from PowerChess. I feel like Cyrus could pick up the pace here. Cyrus, I mean, because Cyrus has such an advantage here. No reason to go after pawns, and just wandering around with the king, letting PowerChess check him all the time. Cyrus could even attack the rook, moving the king to the second rank. But oh, missed that. So PowerChess actually gives up its rook. And now I don't think there's no turning back here for PowerChess. Two piece blunders here in this game. I wonder if Cyrus will go in for the kill here, or if we will just keep on playing with PowerChess. I don't think these engines are able to resign in any way, so this will be played out until mate. Let's see. Yeah. Cyrus picks up another pawn here. And I'm sorry, H-highs, but your chess program is currently getting crushed by Cyrus here. And Cyrus is actually 4 years older than PowerChess. And like I said, the levels on these engines should be about equal. I try to make it fair. Cyrus goes after the pawn on f5. Not letting PowerChess have any fun here. PowerChess delivers another check and Cyrus king quietly retreats. Now, will PowerChess deliver another check on h3 and lose that pawn? Doesn't. Goes for f3. f4, I mean. Cyrus takes on g4. Yeah, PowerChess just losing all its material here. The only thing I guess PowerChess can do now is go for a stalemate, but I don't know if these old engines are programmed in that way. We'll find out. Another couple of pawn trades here. I don't think PowerChess can move its king anywhere really except for f8 or that queen is coming. But thus goes to f8, as I say that. I wonder what the quickest mate would be here for Cyrus. Cyrus decides to push the f4 pawn to f5. Again, playing very slowly. If I was Cyrus, I might move that rook and start to push the a pawn instead. Get a queen as quick as possible. PowerChess moves its king back, just repeating moves at this point. No real chance for PowerChess here, I feel like. Okay, Cyrus delivers a check. That's a good move, because if PowerChess takes that pawn, there will be a queen coming. Yeah, no, that might be the case. No, actually, Cyrus does not make a queen, instead moves rook to a5 here. Just playing with PowerChess here. Maybe trying to find a quick mate after it makes a queen. Yeah, not much to do here for PowerChess. Okay, so now Now Cyrus makes a queen. We check. Let's see. Q for queen. And I guess mate is coming any second now. Unless... Oh. Says that it... Yeah, it is checkmate. I missed that bishop on d3. That's... Yeah, that was a nice checkmate. Now I see why Cyrus moved his rook to a5. Totally missed that bishop. Ah, that's nice. That's a nice checkmate to end this game. I would not have played it myself, I think, but that was a beautiful rook move by Cyrus. Rook a5 and then simply make a queen to checkmate. Really nice. Yeah, that was a very interesting game. A lot more interesting than I thought it would be interesting, but not at this level. I'll try to link a copy of PGM file to this game, so if you guys want to check it out. And yeah, other than that, I guess that's it. So yeah, take care, guys. See you on the flip side.